Okay, there we go. My kitty cat is being bad. Yeah, Mother is always putting like those like snowflake stickers, like etc. The pretty much Christmas themed stickers on windows. And my cat is always pulling down these ones. Actually, he's only interested in the ones that look like snowflakes. I don't know, he just likes to play with them. And he's really happy we can pull them down for some reason. Yeah, I have little he needs for happiness. House of Iron 4. And this is something like World War II game, right? Kinda rings a bell. I think I saw a like picture of it. There was like some dude with a tank, like general looking guy with a tank. Yeah. There's something with the World War II. Almost seems like there won't be any patch today for Smite. I guess it will arrive tomorrow. It doesn't really matter that much. The combine is blocked. Oh yeah. Wait, how is it blocked? By what? It's actually truck. I don't know, I have to check it out. I don't remember truck being in the way. It's weird. The truck is also not full. Yeah, some strange shit going on. Well, we'll see soon. After I'm done with this mission. Okay, there we go. We are making some fine progress. Yeah, we're almost done. Whoa, clearly impressed. That was fucking weird. I'm gonna lie. $15.53. 1929. 3. Actually, yeah, let's go with the John Deere. Yeah, you want soybeans but only small fields, okay. We can manage that. And it's so little. So little indeed. Yeah, I think this is like that little sewing machine from the Gold DLC for 2015, right? From the Shoshnonka map. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this might be it. Actually, two more maps that I would want to try to have an LPs on them. First is the one that I want to try for quite some time. The Farming Simulator 2017 called map called Farming Legend, which is Farming Simulator 2019, not 19 but 11 map. Yeah, 2011 map, one of my favorite maps, which I really love, like the 2009 map, which is called the Giants Island. It is a version of the game. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in doing LPs on that LP on that map. The map was updated. Finally, it's not in the beta stage. And of course, if you want to season with a mod, you might. With a map, you might. I'm actually thinking about maybe even using the seasons for that map. It might be interesting. I don't know, but it might ruin my nostalgia for the map. And the other map, of course, the map that I already showed you, the horse aggravation map. Yeah, that map is also very interesting. It's pretty much based on the real world location, which is really cool. In a country which is pretty much very close to me, or close to us, because you know we have the same state with the Czech Republic for many years. Also, my family lives there. Also, my cousin and boyfriend currently live in Prague, and my sister and her boyfriend live again as well in Czech Republic. I can't remember the name where they live actually. It's a village, small village, because as you know, my sister is working on a farm. Yeah, she just loves cows. Of course, she is working in the manager position, and not the work position, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, we can do the fertilizing mission on this. And they will have maybe almost max out his relationship, or even max out, which will be pretty sweet. Which will be pretty sweet indeed. Yeah, let's do this. It will actually work in our favor more. And anything else? There we go. Yeah, this field will be mess at the end. Very well. It's not my field, at least not yet. We shouldn't really care about the mess we create here. Yeah. It's just a mission after all. Nothing to be worried about, I guess. Boy, the kitty cat is again bad. I hear my mother yelling, stop, stop, stop. It's probably again trying to pull those snowflake stickers from the windows, because yeah, for him it's really enjoying. And it brings him a lot of joy to do something like that, especially when he knows he can't do it, or he isn't supposed to do it. I guess that brings him even more joy. But yeah, that's a normal thing even for us humans. When we know when there's something we aren't supposed to do, we will try to do it. And yeah, that's the common thread even with us humans. Okay, seems like we are finishing here. Okay, I'll have to wait till we grow a little bit and then do the final mission for him, and we'll be done. Although we could like cut this as well. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes. Which is quite a long time, to be honest. Quite a long time indeed. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I feel so good now using the big machines, right? Compared to the small ones, that's for sure. Okay, so anything left over there? Field fertilizer, right? Interesting. Oh yeah, this is the fully grown grass now. Fully grown grass. There we go. Now we can see the clear difference, yeah, because the one before wasn't fully grown yet. When we first time harvested this. So this guy can go over there. Gotta keep the distance just in case. Anyway, I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Starting off with the mission. Right away. It's like the Rosselmar blocked itself. Or something else blocked him. I think he blocked itself. Which is strange, he didn't block himself before. Hell, that sucks. Yeah, last time he was doing just fine. He was also harvesting that grass field. No idea what is wrong with him currently. You'll see in about 20 minutes. Because that is how long it will take to finish this field. Of course that is only by my calculation, because it usually takes around half of the time you have to finish the field. Or to finish the mission, to be precise. Of course I think that this is not the biggest cutter for this combine. Yeah, I think there's a bigger one. But anyway, now we have time to talk about some stuff, right? And as you know, usually I talk about some random stuff in the Farming Simulator videos, because seriously, what am I supposed to talk about? Like, nice, it's harvesting, this is really good. Yeah, look at it. Ooh, yeah. Anyway. The other LPs. I don't know, I'm really always before Christmas in that like Oblivion mood, you know. There have been quite a few ideas in my mind for an LP. One will be pretty much centered around sneaky character. Of course, don't worry, we won't like go through the Voltage Guild quest line or Darkwater quest line, etc. Most likely not. Mainly, it will be centered about going inside people's houses, you know, and stealing stuff from them. Yeah. Another would be, of course, LP. I did these skills which you will get +5, +5, +1. And I would do like +5, +5, +5, aka 555 LP. That is another one. It's on my radar, or radar, or whatever. Under the radar, right? No, anyway, going back to Skyrim wouldn't be that bad as well. Yeah, good old Skyrim. But it's not that long since we did Skyrim LP. Of course, it's not that long since we did Oblivion LP. Pretty much before this one was an Oblivion LP, which is only a month and something, like maybe like 6 weeks. Yeah, maybe like before 6 weeks ago or something like that. Of course, the Pokemon LPs are, but I'm kinda trying to say those because there are quite a few hacks that should come out at the end of the year. One is certain and two are not 100% certain. But this hex looks definitely interesting. One is the hack based of the Pokemon manga. If you never read that, you probably won't be very familiar with that, but I read up to Black and White chapter. I pretty much dropped it during like early stages of Black and White chapter because I know it wasn't as entertaining as the first chapters. But yeah, I gotta say the manga was pretty good and entertaining. Reason why I haven't already did that because I actually wanted to do it, but I noticed that there will be a new, quite a big update at the Christmas for the hack. So I'd rather wait till Christmas for it. Of course, there is the Pokemon Sage Silver from the Crystal. As you know him, he always releases his hacks completed. So yeah, gotta wait when he will release. But I'm going to guess probably next year. If you remember, the last hack he released was early in the summer 2016. It was Korosu, and the hack was really enjoyable and pretty much brought a lot of subscribers and views to my channel, which I'm really grateful. Of course, he did the Outlaw and Cops, but yeah, the Korosu was super popular. And hopefully my videos made the hack also quite popular as well. Heck, I was even mentioned in the credits. So yeah, I was really happy about that. I was like, holy crap, I was in the credits. I was really happy when I saw that, when I finished the game. And I beat the Outlaw. But yeah, definitely Pokemon Adventures Red chapter is going to start more likely at the Christmas. It depends on how much time I will actually have at Christmas. Because you know, at Christmas we have to prepare the dinner and whatnot, a lot of stuff. There will be a lot of work. And the last but not least is the Pokemon Cloud White. There's actually Cloud White 1, 2 and 3. I'm talking about the first game. As you remember, I posted a few videos like 10 to my channel, or maybe it was less than 10, but then I deleted them a few weeks ago because I started to have some severe audio issues with the hack, which hopefully will be fixed. Hopefully. Because the author said he will be remaking the first one. We'll see. I don't mind the French names and whatnot in the hack, but these audio issues are really annoying. Remember, like from a certain author, his name was like just numbers. I think like 55 something. I played like all of his 3 hacks: the Victory Fighter, the Resolute version, and this year it was a Mega Evolution or just a Mega. Actually, the last one was really good. Anyway, there was issue I think with, I don't know if all 3 or at least 2 of those with the Thunderbolt. Of course, I think the Pokemon Glaze or whatever had this issue as well. Pretty much when you use Thunderbolt, there was like this sound that never go away. I don't know if there is something wrong with the ROM that I'm using, but I am using the suggested ROM for patching, which is Pokemon Fire Red 1, the US version 1.0. But yeah, I never had any issues with some other hacks. I know. I might try and look out for some other ROM, but yeah, it's really hard to find some good ROM these days. That's for sure. Especially when you want to play like some sort of Ruby hack or whatever. Yeah, those hacks. Fire Red actually is pretty easy to find, and Emerald as well, but other ones are quite hard to find. But yeah, the Fire Red hacks followed by the Emerald hacks are the most popular one out there. But yeah, they are pretty much the best games of the third generation. Well, Leaf Green is pretty much the same as Fire Red, but yeah, people use Fire Red more for some reason. And of course, Emerald is definitely better than Ruby and Sapphire. At least in my opinion. I did 2 LPs of the Emerald, the base game, on my channel. I recommend watching only the second LP. Because the one in 2010, yeah, it was like super, one of my super early LPs. It wasn't that great, and I don't think it doesn't even have a commentary, right? If I recall correctly, yeah, it doesn't even have a commentary. So watch the one that is from the late 2013. That one is definitely better, and I even challenged Steven at the end, which I didn't do in the first one. If you don't know, the Steven is a lot tougher in the Emerald than in the Sapphire because he's not a champion in that game, and he's like, he have like around early level 80s Pokemon, and I challenge him when I have like levels maybe like 60s, early 60s Pokemon or stuff like that, and I was actually able to beat him. But yeah, I did a strategy with my Gardevoir, which was really successful. Well, pretty much it was coal mining a lot, going for the Micro Coal Masters, and then pretty much finishing everybody with Psychic, and I think only, well, pretty much who wasn't affected by Psychic or something, or I think Shadow, no, yeah, Shadow Ball Man, but yeah, pretty much Striking and Thunderbolt were able to one-shot like all his Pokemon, I think. And I have full Coal Mine stacks, which are the full Iron the 6. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed that. Defeating him, but yeah, holy crap. Doesn't even seem like it, but it was already 4 years ago. It's such a long time. Yeah, back then I also did a similar time in the Sims 1 and Sims 2 LP. I never really got to Sims 3 LP, which was really actually probably the best Sims game out there. I never really liked the 4, to be honest. The third one was the most complex and the best, but then the game had like shit ton of DLCs, expansion packs and whatnot. Don't know the content. But yeah, the game was pretty sweet. I was watching back then LPs from that game. The guy that was playing it did the LP for the base game and all the DLCs slash expansion packs that were coming out separately, which was really cool. It was like he did like multiple generation of the one family. I used to love that LP back in the day. But yeah, that was like in the 2012 or whatever I was used to watch it. Yeah, pretty much 2011 and 12 were the years, or maybe on 10, when I was like watching a shit ton of LPs. First, I actually started watching in 2009 and 10, mainly the Pokemon LPs. Of course, back then the videos were pretty poor quality. I mean, the 7020p was yeah, quite rare back then, and it was considered the best quality. Of course, then 1080p came out, and a lot of people are doing already 1080p videos, but yeah, those were usually pretty big, so people were still doing 720. Of course, at this point, 1080p 60 FPS is some sort of the standard. I mean, a lot of people are still doing 720p videos. 720, Jesus Christ, probably correctly, George. But yeah, I think you should, if you want to do, you should do better quality, like 1080p and 60 FPS at least. A lot of people are starting to do like 1440p already, or even 2060, which is 4K resolution. Ooh, everybody is blocked now. Oh yeah, even the guy is cultivating because he's blocked by a truck. Right. But yeah, I left the truck there for a reason, so he will block me. It was actually intentional.